Hey guys, Scara9 here, welcome back to my channel today, and in this video we're going to go over the location of all 50 hidden SAVATHUN'S eyes within 6 different locations, which are 4 patrol zones, 1 dungeon, as well as a secret mission, and we're going to go through each of these, and I'm going to show you how to find all 50 eyes in order to get the Hive-God Optometrist Triumph for your 2020 seal, as well as progress your Ruinous Effigy Catalyst, because these are required for both of those things. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm going to have timestamps below for each location, and I'm going to present them to you in the way I think is the most efficient to go ahead and start hunting all these things. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first we're going to be starting off with is Prophecy. Your first area is going to be the very first boss of the Prophecy dungeon. As you can see, I go to this door. I would recommend doing this before you start the boss fight. We did not. I actually get it in this clip. You can't really tell, but I do get it, as you can see by the altered element popping up on my screen. But here I'm going to show you a better representation of the location. It is during the first boss fight arena. On the left side of the arena, there are 2 groups of 4 doors, and it is on the rightmost door of the first group. And so that is how you find that one. Then you can complete that boss and head on to the next Wastelands encounter in order to find the second one. This is going to be behind the Mercury location. If you keep going past, there's going to be a destroyed version of the Vex gate on Mercury, as I show in the gameplay here. And behind it, you're going to be able to find SAVATHUN'S eyes. So locate the Mercury area, go a little bit past it, find this gate, and behind that, you're going to be able to find your very next eye. For the third eye, we're going to be completing the hexahedron encounter, and when you are done, do not leave the area. When you're in the final room, turn around from the chest, look up and to the left, and you're going to be able to find the next eye just hiding there in the corner. You might have to take some weird angles. Then you're going to continue on to the Rainbow Road encounter, where the secret chest is in the very last diamond is where you're going to locate the eye. So as you can see, it actually lays in the chasm separating the secret chest from the rest of the encounter. So if you know where the secret chest is, just look down as you jump across that chasm, and you're going to be able to find that eye perfectly placed there. Now, the last one in the Prophecy dungeon is going to be the most annoying eye to get of all 50 of them. You have to go 4 entire damage phases on the boss. It is in the 4th room. If you guys don't know, every time you complete a damage phase on the boss, there's a set rotation of what rooms you go to. It is in the 4th room, so you have to complete 3 entire damage phases against the boss, purposely not kill him, and when you arrive in this 4th room, you are able to look up in the ceiling and find that final 5th SAVATHUN'S eye for the Prophecy dungeon. And after that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the Whisper mission, because once again, I feel like this is one that people are going to want to get out of the way. So the first one in the Whisper mission is right after you drop down. So you load in the mission, you go up, you destroy the Blight, you drop down, and as you are running through these hallways, right in front of you, you're going to be able to see the first SAVATHUN'S eye just in a crack right there. Then you're going to go ahead and progress into the next area. You're going to do the next few jump puzzles, and you're going to find yourself in that triangle, or I guess diamond-shaped tunnel, where there's Vex bits bashing you all over the place. When you get to this, before progressing through this next area, look directly to your left, and you're going to find the second SAVATHUN'S eye for this encounter. Then you're going to go to the green room. Right as you walk in the green room, you're going to see the first eye located in this area. So you're going to go ahead and destroy that. And then immediately you can take the shortcut where you go to the left of the stairs right as you enter. And as you drop down, right on your left, you're actually going to find the second eye in the green room. And then you can continue on to the secret Vault of Glass portal, or the Vex portal, to the right of the next area. So there's kind of a pillar that curves off to the left. If you hug the right instead, you're going to be taken to the secret portal, and right above that, as you can see in the gameplay, you can see the brand new 5th eye floating there right in the distance. So destroy that, and you are able to complete all of those in the Whisper mission. Then we're going to go ahead and move on to different locations. The first location we're going to be taking a look at is Titan. The first one, load into Siren's Watch, go right past Salone, take a left, and you're going to find the first eye on Titan. Very, very easy to find. Next, I'm going to recommend that you actually load right back into the same area, because this is the easiest way to find the next one. So you're going to head off to the left side of this area, exactly where I am going. Between these 2 buildings, if you look straight up, you're going to find the next eye. It'll actually show the location on the map as well. For the third one, you're actually going to want to be in the methane flush lost sector. You're going to clear out the very first room. It's pretty much the main room of this lost sector. Look up, and between the yellow pipes, you're going to see the third Savathun eye for this location. I don't know how they expected anyone to find this, but they did. Then you're going to head off to the far left side of this area, the Siren's Watch area, to an area called the Sinking Docks. As you are heading here, you're going to jump over that broken bridge. You're going to come across a giant window, and this next Savathun's eye is located right above this giant window, making it very easy to find. Now you're going to head over to the other side of Titan, the rig area. And the first area you're going to go is directly into the middle area where the Hive public event spawns. Very easy to see, just right up there in the sky. Then you're going to head into the DS Quarters 2 Lost Sector right beneath this area. And as you can see, you walk right in here. There's kind of an area where there's a bunch of crates. You can jump over it. You fight through a bunch of enemies. And right on the other side of this wall, you're going to find the 16th Savathun eye. And you're going to be able to go ahead and kill that as I show on the map. After you are done with this eye, you're going to head over to the cargo lost sector, the second lost sector for the rig side of Titan. You're going to jump down. On your way there, you're going to see the first of two eyes that we're going to be taking care of here. So you can just go ahead and pop that. Then if you continue further down into the actual lost sector itself, once again, that is going to be the Cargo Bay 3 lost sector. If you're looking in and around as soon as you enter the lost sector, turn around. So it's just going to be a giant room. Jump up on a crate, turn around, and you're going to be able to see the eye for this lost sector. And then we're going to head over to the solarium, or the far right area of Titan. Eye number 19 is going to be discovered as if you are running the SAVATHUN'S song strike. You don't actually have to be in the strike, you can be in patrol, but it is the same exact area where you find the very first wizard hovering over the crystal, but instead of taking a right, you take a left, you jump on this little ledge, and you are able to find that one. Very, very easy. Once again, pretty much the same as the SAVATHUN'S song strike. And then the very next one is going to be found if you go to the solarium, but head right this time, you're going to come to an area called the Festering Halls. You're going to drop down. If you keep running, you're going to come to a drop down. You're going to turn around. There will be another Savathun's eye right up above the doorway that you just came into. And that is going to be all 10 eyes on Titan. And so next we're going to move to Io for 10 more eyes. So spawn in the main area of Lost Oasis. Take an immediate right, you're going to see the very next one. This was pretty much the first eye every single person found. Very, very easy to find. Next, you're going to head up to the middle of the giant tree where the Taken Blight public event commonly spawns, and tangled within these roots, kind of in between these rock slates, you're going to find the very next one. Next, you're going to head over to the Rupture area, the right side of Io. Right above Asher Mirror, you're going to find the first eye for this area. Then I recommend heading into the Sanctum of Bones Lost sector right in front of Asher. As you're heading in this lost sector, there's kind of a ramp. Go up that ramp. It's kind of like a giant room with a rock in the middle, a ramp off to the left side. Go up that ramp, turn around to the area you just came, and you're going to be able to see the next eye. Once you are done with that, you're going to head down to the bottom of the Rupture to the Alpha Conduix Lost sector. But before you go in, make an immediate 180, you're going to be able to see the next eye on top of these Vex structures. Once you destroy that, continue yourself into the Alpha Conduix Lost sector, and right above where the boss spawns, there's the boss. He spawns in a Blight. Right above him, you're going to find the next eye for this location. Once you find this, you can head up to the giant scar location on the right side of Io. So once you find yourself in the giant scar, you're going to go into this installation, the mining installation with the giant drill, and the very back right foot, if you go behind it, you will be able to find an eye right on top of that guy. Very easy to find. Then you're going to make your way into the excavation 2, or excavation site 2 maybe, right to the right of that area. Follow the path down, and as you're going through, you're going to come across a very big room. Turn around from the entrance, and you're going to find the next eye. Then you're going to make your way up towards the top of this area to the Terra Base location, where you do the post-modern Prometheus adventure. Right in the middle there, you're going to find the next eye. Then you can head into the Wraith Mines, going further north, I believe. and right in the main area of this mine, there's going to be a drill. Right to your right, you're going to find the 30th eye and the final eye for the IO location, which means we're going to head to Mercury next to find our next 10 eyes. Next, we're gonna head to Mercury, and we're actually gonna do this one a little bit out of order just because there are two that you can pretty much only get during a public event, so I want to prioritize these. On the left side of the public event, you will be launched across. If you look up top on the upper platform, you don't actually have to go up there, you can see it from below, but there is an eye up there that you can see only from very certain locations, or if you go up top to activate the heroic version, you'll be able to very easily get it. Then you want to cross over to the other side, the right side, and on this one, it's not up top, it's actually kind of tucked behind a wall, so make sure you prioritize these two eyes. They are probably the most two difficult ones on a patrol zone location, just because the Mercury public event does not spawn very often, and it's kind of tedious, no one really wants to do it, so that's where you find those two eyes. The next one is going to be within the main lighthouse itself. Face Brother Vance, go to the back left of the lighthouse, and you're going to be able to find the first eye in this location. It's kind of tucked away really well in this corner here. And then the next three eyes you're actually just going to find by circling the middle area of Mercury. So if you start at the rally up flag and you head to the right, the first one's going to be found in that tree on screen. Very easy to find. You can just shoot it for some quick, easy progress on the catalyst. Then you're going to continue around the circle, and as you're facing the gate, there's going to be a Minotaur statue, and this Minotaur just happens to be holding one of these eyes. And then you're going to relocate yourself to the front left of the lighthouse, where there's this kind of destroyed Vex circle, and within that circle, you're going to find the 36th eye. Now for the next four eyes, you're going to be located in the only lost sector, the Pariah's Refuge on Mercury. The first one is right as you enter the lost sector. Look up, there's an eye right in the ceiling. Just destroy that one very quickly. The next one is going to be as you enter the next room. If you hang to the right, you can find the next eye sitting just kind of randomly there. And then there are going to be two actually in the boss room, kind of right next to each other. So as you run in, kind of in the middle of the boss room, up in the sky, you're gonna find one. And then if you look all the way to the right, there's going to be a second one, just kind of in the same area. Weird location choices, but there they are right next to each other. So those were the 10 on Mercury. Now we're gonna move to the 10 on Mars and the final 10. The first one's going to be in the Braytech Futurescape. Hang a left and you're gonna be able to see that one. The next one is going to be located within the core terminus lost sector on Mercury, still within the Braytech Futurescape. Go ahead through it, and right before the boss room, there's going to be kind of a mini thrallway where a bunch of thrall attack you. It's up in the rafters there. Then you're gonna pay a visit to Anna Bay, and right above her, you're gonna see another eye right on the ceiling. Then you're gonna make your way to the Rasputin Mine Lab. So on your way, you're gonna pass Aurora Reach. Before you go to the right to Rasputin, you're gonna hang left, look over the balcony, and you're gonna see your first one. Then you're gonna continue all the way to Rasputin, where you have to usually clear out enemies. Don't worry about that here. Just go all the way to the door of Rasputin, and right on the left in that little cubby, you're gonna find the 45th eye. After this one, we're gonna head down to the Glacial Drifts. So once you find yourself in the Glacial Drifts, the first one is going to be in the kind of gateway that separates the Braytech Futurescape from the Glacial Drifts. You see me running up there. It's pretty obvious, just kind of on the top of that archway there. You very easily just take it down. Then you're gonna immediately hang a left into the kind of train building. I'm not really sure what that building is, to be honest, but it's right next to an EP spot that's very popular, and you're gonna be able to find the next eye there. Once you find that one, we're going to be heading into the subterranean lost sector in this location as well. You want to make your way through the lost sector until you find yourself at the boss arena, probably kill him, and right above the boss arena, in a hole in the roof, you're going to be able to find the next one. This next eye, number 49, is going to be found at the very end of the Zol strike, pretty much. You don't actually have to do the Will of Thousands strike, but you can get this in patrol, but it's in the same area. So where you first forge the Valkyrie to take down Zol, in this room, right as you enter to the left, you're going to find the 49th eye. And the very final eye is going to be at the very, very, very bottom tip of Olympus Descent. Literally go as if you're doing the Strange Terrain Strike. Instead of branching right where you would fight Nokris, go left, go all the way down to the very start of Mercury, the very southern tip, and that is where you're going to find the 50th and final eye. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating, and if you found it useful, share it out with your friends to help them too. If you guys are interested in watching either of the two videos on screen, you can click their respective annotations to be taken to them. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to hit the giant version of my logo on screen to be subscribed to more awesome Destiny 2 videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next video.